All right, so we're going to switch gears a little bit. I've been talking about newborn care specialists, but I'm also a sleep consultant. So I want to talk to you parents out there who are sleep training or thinking about sleep training. And here's the process. You want to wait till your baby is gaining weight, is older than 4 months or at the 4 month mark. And a lot of people say this is a sleep regression time. Do they ever sleep before 4 months? If they did, great, which is what I've been teaching in other videos. But if they haven't, it's not a regression, they're growing up. So I actually call it a transition. So if you're at that 4 month mark, 5 months, they're growing up. They're like noticing the surroundings around them. They can actually see further distance. So the crib, guess what? They're seeing you walk away. They're seeing like the lights turn off. So this is all like normal things that are happening. So you're like, I'm ready for them to sleep through the night. I'm exhausted. I've been doing this on my own. Now we're ready to like buckle down. What does that mean to you though? So if you are a child that was raised by parents who were very strict, you're going to kind of lean towards a more gentle approach. You got to look at your past. That's going to be your future. Does that make sense? Nobody's ever said that, but I do. So how you parent is not necessarily how your parents parented. We all do it. Believe me, I do it. I'm not like my parents. So what does that mean when it comes to sleep training? Well, first off, sleep training is just a word. All you're doing is you're coaching your child to sleep longer stretches. Think of it in terms of coaching. A gentle process versus the word training is kind of harsh. So what you're going to be doing is it's going to be a little bit tougher on the parent than it is on the child. It always is. An example, when a client calls me up and they're like, Summer, can you come in and sleep train my child? I don't want to do it. I want somebody here. I want you to handle it. What does that look like? Can you tell me? So I don't like giving too much away because like I want them to hire me, but I'm going to give a little bit away here. So when somebody calls me up and asks, hey, I want you to do it. First off, when somebody wants us to come in, it's a little more crying involved because it's a very much a quicker process. So if you're picking like a Ferber approach, which is more of the approach that I would take if I was going to be in there 4 nights and training. So what I do is I have the client, I give them a schedule for the day when I'm going to start that night. Put the baby on a routine, which is based upon their biological needs. So if the child needs a little extra sleep, it's based off the questionnaire that I gave them. So then I create a sleep plan that's specifically to their needs. They implement it on that day that I'm going to be arriving. If I gave that plan to you a week before, you wouldn't be hiring me because guess what? Days make the nights. So they implement that routine. Then I take them into the process of what it looks like when I arrive. So when I get to the job, I'm going to evaluate the nursery. And typically the baby is down for bed, but if he's not sleeping, then that's when this job starts. So we talk about what kind of method they want me to use. If they're wanting a really gentle, like go in, soothe, stay in the room approach, this could take me up to 10 days. So it's going to be a much gentler approach. If it's a faster Ferber approach, then it's going to be quicker. It's going to be 4 days and it's going to be a little bit more crying. I want to be very honest with you. It doesn't matter if we do a gentle or like a no cry approach. There's always a little bit of crying involved. But I cringe when people say, oh, I'm sleep training my baby, but they don't know the process behind it. And that is what I'm telling you now. The days make the nights. Put them on a good routine during the day. You start training them in their cribs during the day. Then you move to the nights. Then what I'm doing is I'm just giving the baby a chance to roll around, look around, get comfortable, maybe fuss a little bit, then go in, put my hand on their chest and shush, see if that settles them. I will be honest, the more we go in, it does tend to get them more revved up, right? They get more anxious because what are they expecting? Us to go in and soothe them, right? Pick them up, which has been happening the whole time. Take them to the bed, nurse them, bottle feed them. So we're changing that behavior. Now, people are like, okay, babies don't easily change behavior. Yes, they do. They actually change very quickly and within 3 days. But you have to be consistent. So if you pick your day to train, let's say it's Monday. Okay, so tomorrow you're going to train them. But on Tuesday, it was a really rough night, and you're like, I can't do this schedule. I can't do this. I'm exhausted. Well, we'll get back on it on Wednesday. That doesn't work. You have to be dedicated and really put in place what you're going to do when you're training. I have not had a bad case, not one time. When I go in and I do the job and I get it done, it's done. And the babies they do wonderful, actually. And the parents are so surprised and they get their sleep. They're like, that wasn't hard at all. It wasn't hard because we had a process. So when you hire a sleep consultant like myself, we look at the bigger picture. We have to see all the things and make little changes. Like, are they getting fed enough during the day? Are they getting too much daytime sleep? Are they used to being held all the time? Like, we have to make all these little adjustments in order to get your baby sleeping. That's what you pay the big bucks for, right? So if you want to know more information, I'll be making more videos, but I wanted to put out a sleep video for you guys to hear how it really looks when you hire a sleep consultant. So if you like the video you just watched and you want to see more, please subscribe below and you'll get notified as soon as we have uploaded more videos. If you are looking for support directly, one-on-one, go to our website at www.newbornsleepcompany and we'll be happy to help you.